I'm Wayne Burton, president of North Shore Community College, and I'm very proud to participate in this production today. And an educational institution has to live the values that it espouses. We hope that students will learn integrity while they're students at our school. But integrity isn't just taught in classrooms. It's taught through the behavior of the institutions, especially public institutions. There can be no daylight between the values we espouse and the values we practice. And that's why having this building as living proof of our commitment to sustainability is so important to our students, the people that live in this region, and our employees. This building, built to the gold standard, LEED standard, and we hope net zero, meaning that it will produce more energy than it consumes, is a symbol to the rest of the world of how construction should be done. This is why this building is so important in terms of the college's commitment to a better life for everyone through responsible stewardship of our natural resources.
Hello, my name is Janice Forstrim. I'm the Vice President for Administration and Finance at North Shore Community College. This project was a partnership with the State Division of Capital Asset Management and in compliance with the state's leading by example clean energy and buildings efficiencies policies. The renewable energy and energy efficiencies of this building, and there are many, were put in place in order to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, to provide cost savings, and reduce energy consumption, in contrast to other buildings that might have been built without these efficiency measures. We added these sustainability measures in order to promote our priority green goal of our strategic plan 2009 to 2013. Hopefully these measures will be put in place with other buildings in the state, and it'll be a model for future state buildings and efficiencies. We are so proud of the collaboration that produced this wonderful new facility.
My name is Peter Fortuna. I'm the project manager for DeMille Schaefer, the architects responsible for the design of this building. You may be asking, what is green building design and why is it important? It helps conserve our natural resources. It helps us reduce our energy, and also it reduces harmful emissions. There are many strategies for green building design. One important element that we use is natural daylight. We use computer simulation models to help us design the sunshades and light shelves on the south facade. These models calculated the sun's exact path and angle over the course of the year. Using these models, we were able to design a facade system to both filter and maximize the use of natural daylight. Another element is this cool-looking green roof. Many of the plants you see here are sedum. They're naturally drought-resistant plants. One benefit that they have in the wintertime is that they help us insulate the building. In the summertime, on a day like this, they help us cool the building. How do you design a green building with solar power, sophisticated lighting controls, and a geothermal and heating cooling system?
A significant component of the Zero Net Energy strategy is the use of geothermal ground source heat pumps to heat and cool the building. For every kilowatt of energy that you use to run the heat pumps, approximately 4 to 6 kilowatts of energy, heating and cooling energy, are produced. The system starts in the parking lot where we have 60 geothermal wells. The wells were drilled to 6 inches in diameter to a depth of about 500 feet. The wells are then connected to the building through a series of header piping, which is filled with a biodegradable mix of ethanol and water. In the summer, that 52-degree fluid circulates through the wells and runs to the heat pump to provide cooling for the building. And in the winter, that 52-degree fluid circulates to the heat pumps and then is boosted to provide a comfortable 70-degree temperature inside the building.
What you hear in the background is the heat pumps. What these are doing is bringing in condenser water from the geothermal system, which is out of the parking area. And it creates, in the summertime, it's making the cooling for the building, and in the wintertime, it'll extract heat from the ground and provide heat to the building. These are the control panels for the heat pump system. They're tied into the energy management system. This is kind of the brains of the geothermal system. The chill beams is the main component of the ventilation and air conditioning system. These receive ventilation from a main air handling unit, and these supply the ventilation air. They also have chill water and hot water coils within them, so in the summertime there'll be cold air coming out, and in the wintertime there'll be hot air coming out. This is an energy recovery unit. It's bringing in ventilation air from the outside through a louver on the outside of the exterior of the building. It also exhausts air from the building to the outside through another louver on the opposite wall. This unit has an energy recovery wheel, which recovers up to 70% of the energy that's usually wasted in a building. So it's a large benefit to this building. Another component of this building is it recovers rainwater from the roof. It is brought down piped down from the roof to an underground 15,000 gallon storage tank. This water is taken from the tank and it's used to flush toilets and to irrigate the plantings around the building.
The photovoltaic modules that were selected for this array are one of the most efficient modules available. Solar photovoltaics captures sunlight energy and converts it into electricity. The array is 345 or so kilowatts of photovoltaics, and that will produce roughly 413 megawatt hours each year. And that electricity can go directly into the building to satisfy any number of electrical loads. It's been designed specifically for this building to match the expected load of the building on an annual basis, so that throughout the course of a year, the sunlight energy that's produced matches and offsets the electricity consumed in the building. The photovoltaic modules are wired together in series. They're combined in a combiner box. From there, it goes down into the building where the direct current electricity is changed into alternating current electricity. Ultimately, all of this AC electricity is combined at a combining panel and then sent through a PV master disconnect before entering the building and connecting to the main distribution panel.
Green building design is really about good design, and it's also about setting measurable goals for a project. And for this particular project, we had a zero net energy goal, and really that's a gateway to the future in terms of how we design buildings. We have these technologies that in the past we used maybe sparingly for building design, but now we're starting to really bring them together and have a nice integrated building design that makes us more comfortable, it saves energy, and it really is the way to the future if we want to have a sustainable future for our country and our world.
Well, sustainability education started here as a response to the President's climate commitment. And in 2008, we started the Green Curriculum Project, which Greg and I are now running. We've had over 30 faculty members in this program designing programs. And
this is incorporating a sustainability thread through their curriculum, just to make sure that people understand that sustainability is interdisciplinary and it runs through all areas of the college: math, philosophy, ethics.
But we have over 16 departments represented in the Green Curriculum Project, so it has covered many disciplines already. The building is going to serve, I think, as a classroom, a laboratory for faculty who are in the process right now creating linkages and partnerships with facilities and operations people. So I think the idea of a green campus is that green campus can become a kind of real life, real time kind of opportunity for faculty and students to practice and learn sustainability education kind of in the field, right in their own campus here. Well, the college is committed to this mission of creating an environmentally aware student body, and that's really, really important. And I think a lot of it is about citizenship and responsibility, and back to those values and ethics that we're trying to teach through our classes here.
Thank you very much for viewing this presentation. I hope that from the people who participated, you have now got a really strong sense of just how deep our commitment to sustainability is. Not just for the future of the college, but for the future of this region and the future of our students. And I hope that you all will learn from this video that we can build a sustainable future. Thank you very much.
North Shore Community College and the Nscc Foundation are so thankful to our donors for supporting us through the years. Businesses, corporations, private families, and individuals have been supporting us through the years and helping the college reach its mission.